All right, welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. Last time we played, all we pretty much did was progress through the first towns. I think we're on the second town right now. We got some Pokemon on our team. We did lose a Pokemon. Let's take a quick little look. There we go. So, I think we have currently. So our current team, we still have the starter, which is Matang, Roggenrola, Trumbeak, Litleo, Glameow, and Hoot Hoot. I do have which I was thinking about switching out Hoot Hoot for Nidoran. That was the last thing I caught. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, as for the dead Pokemon, currently the only Pokemon we've killed so far is Slowpoke. So, that's our only dead Pokemon. Our current level cap is 22. And we just got to this new town. Now, I technically haven't fought everyone on... last time we kind of rushed to this town. There's a lot of people I skipped on the way here. So I could go back and fight. I think we already caught Route 5. Let me double check the Nuzlocke tracker. Route 5... we did not catch. Or was that Nidoran? No, that was Nidoran. I just didn't put it. Where is Nidoran? Male. Let me check his stats. Put him in here. Docile. He is captured, and he is docile, and he is on the team. We have Glameow, Litleo, Trumbeak, Roggenrola, and Matang. Yep, okay. So we do get a capture here, but I don't see what... Let me see what the things I could even get. Clefairy? Are we in Crater Town? Apparently you can encounter Clefairy here. I don't know. Is it in this, like, cave thing? KBT. No, KBT Expressway is its own catch thing. What can I catch here? Good. Ooh, an Aeron? Okay. For 4 poison gems. That's kind of good. Gunk Shot's a pretty decent move. Okay. I can dig. Oh. Oh, I remember this game. Okay. So... Okay. Not an item? Okay, I got a hard stone and a red shard. Okay, let's see what I get. 2 things, okay. Is that not an item, or is it just a... Okay, it's just a hard part in the wall. I shouldn't be mining that. Okay. I have a feeling it's gonna be somewhere up here. Bro. That's something, I guess. Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna do that anymore. Oh. What is this? Bad financial decisions. How far am I okay, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. A Zubat. Are you fucking serious? All that for a fucking Zubat. Damn. I don't care anymore. We're gonna please catch. Don't have to bother you anymore. Yay, we got a Zubat. Ooh. All right. There's the. Why am I now running into everything? What? Apparently, Aeron and shit can spawn here too. I don't know where they. I'm wondering if they're in those little cave things that I can unlock later on. If so, that's depressing. Like, got a fucking Zubat. I guess if I really need to, I can get a Crobat later on. If that's something I need, but. Alright. Ooh. Do I have rock climb yet? Ooh, what's this? Oh. That's the Zygarde thing. What where I encounter Clefairy here? Oh, mission log. Oh, not that. Mission log. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Okay, I'm supposed to be a hero's journey. Challenge the Crater Town Gym. Okay. What gym leader is this? Crater Town Gym Leader is a dark type gym leader. Okay. Compare team. Oh, it's recommended I use Flabebe because it's weak to fairy. I gotta be careful though. The archetype's not gonna be very good against my. Oh wait, do my Nidoran have double kick? Oh, can I? I might need to evolve my Nidoran to Nidorino and then do double kick. Might not be a bad idea. She doesn't have yet, but. All right. Okay, I don't know what these guys are doing. A Poochyena. Okay, let's... Do I encounter, like, Clefairy down here? Well, here's the gym. I guess let's go fight some things over here and get Nidoran evolved. I fought you. Ooh, a purloin. Too bad I got the superior cat. Ooh, a super potion. Alright, Seraphim. Catch you later, bud. Ooh, Nidoran. You know, I actually don't want to fight this because knowing my luck, he's going to poison point me and then I'm not going to be able to escape and some dumb shit. So I'm not bothering. I just need to find a trainer. You fightable? Okay. 15,000 steps? Oh my god. Oh. I already fought this guy. Ooh, a Dune Ball. Wait, this guy could just... Oh my god. I swear the most random trainers will just heal you. Like, what? Like, why was that guy the one that healed me? Okay, then. Okay, here we go. A real trainer. Halo. Okay. Of course I missed. Okay, come on. What are we doing here? Okay. Should be an easy defeat. Don't flinch. Okay. I don't remember if that move can flinch. I think air slash is the one that can flinch. I don't think wing attack can. It might, though. Come on. How did I not evolve my damn Nidoran yet? God damn it. I was like, how do I get there? Blue. Wait, how do you even get over there? Is that all the way from the other route? That's insane. Come on, let me... Yeah, how do you get there? I have to get there from Route 13? Oh. Okay. Oops. Yo, what's up, Steel? Yeah, you missed it yesterday, Steel. I started it out yesterday. It was, a little slow right now. But I will say it's definitely interesting. I will say the plot of this game is pretty good right now. It's a little all over the place, but like in a good way, I feel like. But There we go. That's what I was looking for. Wait, do I grind out that cave thing and hope I get a... You never... Yeah, you've heard of Pokemon Unbound. I have heard of Pokemon Unbound too, and I've never really watched anyone play it or done much of it either. But I figured, you know, like, it's one of those popular ROMs on, like, the ROM thing. And everyone's been, like, everyone talks about it, like, being super good. So far, I could definitely see that, like, you know, like, the person who made it put a lot of effort into it. There's a lot going on. Like, this feels great. So, unfortunately, it doesn't have a built-in randomizer. Or, sorry, it doesn't have a built-in Nuzlocke thing, which, that would be cool, but... It does have a built-in, like, difficulty and all that stuff. For right now, I had on normal difficulty, and I'm just doing the Nuzlocke. So I started out originally, I was going to do a randomizer. But after I started playing it, I was like, I don't know, man. It kind of, like, the randomizer part kind of ruins the plot. Because a lot of things that are supposed to be, like, specific Pokemon, like, specific things in certain areas, like, all got ruined. And all the gym leader stuff, I'm like, well, if I'm playing it for the first time, might as well just play it the way it's supposed to be, you know? At least one time. So... I'm just playing through it kind of like the way it's supposed to be, except for I'm Nuzlocking it, just to make it a little harder for myself. So far, my team's pretty neat. I got a Matang. The starters are actually Beldum, Gibble, and Larvitar. I was tempted to grab Larvitar, but I was like, Dark and Rock is not that hard of a type to get. Yeah, I might do a randomizer afterwards, and there's or like a... You know, we'll see. But I always thought it would be funny. So I have other people, obviously, that are interested in doing like Pokemon also, like other streamers and stuff. And I've like some of them I've talked about, like, you know, like Soul Links and whatnot. I think it'd be fun. Like after I play through this game, if I ever get to a point where someone wants to do a Soul Link, it'd be funny to do like they play the game vanilla and I play it randomized, but we're Soul Linking our Pokemon. That could be a funny... Dude, that would make it horrible for me, though. Because if they fuck up, I, like, could lose crazy shit. You know? But... I was kind of hoping to get double kick on this Nidoran. Can I see... Also, I have Pokerus. I don't know where I got Pokerus from, but I got Pokerus. I don't know if in this game it works like the vanilla. Like I know in like regular games, like you only get Pokerus for so long that it goes away. What's a Soul Link? Okay, so the way a Soul Link works, it's just like a Nuzlocke, but the way it's so like I don't know. Do you know what? Let's start with that. Do you know what a Nuzlocke is, Steel? Do you know like the concept of a Nuzlocke? Rough idea. Okay, so usually the general gist of a Nuzlocke is the rules are stated. Okay, so every route in town, you're only allowed to capture the first encounter. You can only that's your only encounter, quote unquote. Now, obviously, you can go and kill more things like I'm doing right now, but you can't capture and you can't do any more encounters for that like location. So, and then whatever you catch, you know, you can obviously add your team, throw in your box, whatever. Then, obviously, in terms of combat and stuff, you can never like if a Pokemon dies, it's dead. You can't revive it. You can't take the you're done. You throw it away in a box. Some people, this is where it gets a little different. Some people actually release every Pokemon. What I usually do, which I find more fun, like I think a lot of people do now, is you put him in a box. Like this is dead. Like this guy is dead, and that way at the end I can look through all the Pokemon that have died, you know, and like see all of them. But some people like release them because it's like, you know, it makes it feel more real. I don't know. But other than that, pretty much there's some other rules like level caps and stuff. This game has a built-in level cap, which is really nice. So as you can tell by everyone being level 22, this is the level cap for this gym. Usually the level cap is the highest level of the gym leader. So like I can't go past level 22 until I beat this gym, which makes it a lot harder because I can't over level or anything. Now, a Soul Link is the same rules pretty much, but whatever like I catch on this route, let's say like I was Soul Linking with somebody. whatever I catch on this route is linked to the Pokemon they catch on this route, right? So if like I catch a, like as I was saying, it would be crazy for a randomizer. If I say run into a Aggron here and I catch it, and then let's say whoever I'm playing with catches a, I don't know, like a Nidoran, like I caught here. If their Nidoran dies, my Aggron dies because they're linked. So that's why it's funny. I know people that are playing, like I know someone that's about to start doing like a Soul Link, but they are like new to Pokemon, and then their friend is not new to Pokemon. And it's even pretty funny though, because if they fuck up and let their Pokemon die, they're affecting the person that's good at Pokemon. So they kind of have to work together to like be good at the game, you know, to like be good at the game kind of thing. So that's gonna be interesting. I think that'd be fun too, to get people that are like aren't like. I've talked to Bunny about it. That's another thing me and Bunny have talked about. Problem is I'm gonna be, you know, MIA for a bit here, but I might get with Bunny and get her set up. We might do some sort of Soul Link, because I could just see that being hilarious. That Bunny's gonna fuck up some shit and kill some Pokemon, and I'm gonna have to face the consequences for her actions. But we will see. As much as I've played through Pokemon Emerald a billion times, my go-to would probably be to do Emerald, just because I know every Pokemon and everything that happens in Emerald, and it would be super easy for me to like kind of coach her through it. But I wouldn't be against maybe doing like a Diamond and Pearl instead, just to like, or like a Heart Gold Soul Silver. Probably actually no, actually I'd probably say Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's like a good looking game. Has a pretty interesting plot. There's a good amount of Pokemon, and she might recognize some of them, because I know she's not super. But at the same time, I know she's kind of a Gen 3 kid like me. So, I don't know. That part we'll have to figure out. But, like I said, I've been trying to get with her to do something like that, maybe. I think that'd be fun. And then she can yap all she wants while doing it, you know? But, I guess let's keep grinding some level. I want to get my Nidoran to level 22. Hopefully he gets double kick. I'm pretty sure Nidoran gets double kick when you... I thought he got like level... Like, the problem is I think Nidoran gets double kick before he evolves, which is an issue. This is so weird that it's the fucking... Like, fire red leaf green Pokédex. It just looks weird. I just... There we go, Nidoran. Can I see his moveset? I can see his stats. I can't see his moveset. It says 21 pages. Oh, it's the 21 pages of this. Damn. Well, I always get Nidoran to level 22, and we'll see where that goes. I think I didn't fight. Did I fight you over here? I don't think I did. Ooh, a double battle. We'll see what happens here. But I also want to, like, I don't know. I need to find some people that are like really into playing like Cobbleon or Pokemon or like Minecraft. Because I've talked to like Moon and Bunny and Meg before about it, and like other people. But like I have a feeling, even though they're like, oh yeah, we'll play. I have a very good suspicion that even if I got them to play, they'd probably play it for like 1 weekend and never play it again. Well, nothing against them, but I don't know if they're the kind of people that just want to play, you know, Minecraft, much less Cobblemon. So. Oh God. Yeah. So that's kind of why I've been on the like the back foot for that. But like I said, I do want to get to a point where I can start doing that stuff. As I've said before. God damn it. I fucking hate these points. There's so many poison point Pokemon on this fucking route. No way. What does that do? Oh my God. We're gonna switch you out. And we'll just see. Hope you wake up. But I'm figuring what I'll probably do, I might attempt it at some point within the next year, but I might like wait until like next year when I'll probably have a pretty decent viewer base in a way. But I'm also tempted. I don't know. I feel like if I can make an interesting enough Cobblemon world / events and stuff, I feel like if I make content out of it, like I don't know, I feel like that's a lot more like attracting. I could get people more interested. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place with it. Please don't poison. God damn it! These stupid poison point Pokemon, I swear. But they don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. The other problem is, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a hard game than Minecraft in general. I don't know. See, it's funny. I bring that up every time. I brought it up to Meg. Well, okay. I don't know. Meg, I definitely don't. I don't know. I don't know if I can get Meg on Minecraft. Moon says, "Oh, I'll play Minecraft." And even now, he's supposed to have been playing Minecraft for like one of his for his subathon. He was supposed to play Minecraft, and he's like every weekend he's like, "Oh, I gotta play Minecraft." He tells me that he's like, "Oh, well, I need to play Minecraft because of this is that," and he has yet to play it. So, whatever. But I feel like Bunny's the most viable. Get her to play Minecraft, but I just think my thing is if I'm gonna get them on Minecraft and stuff or to do stuff like that, I need to make it like good, like enough that they want to keep doing. Because if I like set up an event or we do whatever and it like kind of falls flat, then you know what I mean. Like it's gonna like they're not gonna want to do it again, you know. So that's also why I've been kind of letting it simmer, you know, and seeing like what I can do. I feel like probably my best bet is to do like something quick, like a one-day thing. Like this evening we're gonna play Cobblemon and we're gonna kind of like do something quick and easy and like maybe like I find a like a I don't know, like Lucky Block or something like that, and then you know if they find that fun, we can maybe commit more time and effort to it. Because even now, I don't know, they're pretty dedicated doing Arma and whatever. I don't know. I think that's the one thing that I have always been for, but I can see where like some people don't want to be for it is like leaving games. Which I know it sounds weird, but like I've always wanted to be to the point where I can like just turn on any game and that's like what I'm doing today. Like I think that'd be much much more fun as a streamer than like some people that just stream the same game day in, day out. Like obviously there's some games that like maybe you want to like really grind and you know blah 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 blah, but like I don't know, man. I feel like if you've been playing the same game for like years, like you gotta get old of it. Which I feel like it's what kills a lot of War Thunder content creators in a way, because a lot of War Thunder content creators just keep doing only War Thunder, which it does make numbers, and obviously if it makes it pays your bills, yeah. But like at the end of the day, I'm just like I don't know, man. I'm even now. I feel like I've been playing War Thunder for a very long time, but. Because I see a lot of content creators that I like enjoy watching, and they just play everything, and they bounce around from game to game and do this and do that, and they, and they even go into things expecting not to play them all the way through or not to play them for very long. Like they're like, okay, this week or this month, we're gonna play Cobblemon all month, and they all lock in, they all play Cobblemon, they all make videos, and they all do their stuff, and blah blah blah, and then it's done. Maybe they don't play Cobblemon for like a year. Like that's kind of the direction. Like I would like to do like every month, we do whatever. But also I don't want to like impose, what to do on people. You know what I mean? Like I also want to get to a point where like other people want to do more games. You know, like even like Meg Bunny and like Robo and Moon and all that. Like I don't want to like I'm not gonna go there and be like y'all need to keep changing games blah blah blah. But I think it would be nice to get people that do want to do that. And not necessarily be streamers either. Like obviously it would be cool to have a bunch of streamers. Like to me that makes it more fun. But which I might just need to start. I might need to start venturing outside of the War Thunder Arma blah 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 space and trying to find more people that aren't. Which I feel like I have some, even now, but we'll have to work our way from there. Because even games like the more party game stuff, I think would be like I think we're missing out honestly in terms of like I know I think some people said they're overdone, but like I think there's a big difference between watching like someone like okay like let's yeah. Which that's also I feel like we might need like more people because I feel like the way to make Cobblemon servers and stuff fun is to have a lot of people, right? And like the more streamers and content creators we could get involved, like because then there's like a continuous cycle where like everyone's not expected to play at all times or expected to play like I feel like the people I do watch that do that they usually have like 10 to 15 different streamers / content creators playing on the same server, and then that means that content creator like if they're gonna stream at like let's say like Moon streams at like 5 late in early in the morning, there probably gonna be other people on around that time doing stuff, and then like if someone wants to get on in the morning and like or like late midday, there's probably people on doing stuff or whatever, and then we set our events to be like evening at popular times where everyone's kind of on stuff like that. But I feel like we just gotta get more people. Which I'm saying, it probably won't be anytime like soon. Like I expect it over the next year to get to the point where I can like really set stuff up like that. We might do some. I might try to set up some little short event stuff now, but there's no trainers for me to fight anywhere. So, like I said, I also want. Like I said, I might have to start doing some stuff solo, or like, I don't know. I don't know how I would even get to there. I feel like it's just hard to do that. I don't even know where I would begin. Like getting more people or blah blah blah. Like I might just have to start lurking on people and find cool people to hang out with. I guess I'll just go with what I got because I can't find anybody to fight. So, but I also have like I don't know. I guess we could go the route of like having like like y'all like you and like others that are like not necessarily streamers or anything like that, but like they're obviously like you're good friends of ours and let y'all be involved and be there maybe on the stream and stuff. But then like as we get more popular, yeah, I know we talked about that before too. I think I have someone that can do flash. Oops. Matang. Can't use that here? What? Oh. But fighting Bugger Fairy. Dark, Psychic, and Ghost. Dark, Psychic, and Ghost. Like I said, it's gonna be some stuff I have to build up towards. I feel like I'm not to the point in my like streaming stuff that I can really say that like I'm ready to do it like right now. So in the future, but Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the only sane way to continue playing, like to continue streaming, there is people out there that like stream by themselves and mostly by themselves all the time. By all means, like that work. But I feel like to me, to make streaming make sense, I would like to have like an ongoing group of like 5 to 10 people that can like be like, hey guys, let's play this, and then so many of them be like, hey, yeah, sure, and then boom, we play that and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun, like like the collab strat, like and every you meet, and maybe be like, and then maybe they're like, oh, I have this friend I know that also streams, and they want to join us, and then you meet more people, and then more people, and then make sure you have like a solid like 30 people that are all like friends of friends of friends in a big circle. Yeah, and like I said, if you have more, you can do stuff, and like it also I feel like helps with like the bigger and smaller creators in a way, because like I don't know, everybody has their own niche and everybody has their own thing going on, and like there might be someone that watches me that doesn't want to watch somebody else, or watches them and doesn't want to watch me, whatever. But like it kind of brings everyone together to do stuff. Yeah. Also, like, and like I feel like there's a lot of games which, again, people were like, "Oh, friend slot or whatever," but like I honestly think those are some of the most enjoyable things to watch. Like if I was gonna watch somebody and like if someone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be playing War Thunder today," or "I'm gonna be playing Lethal Company today with such and such and such and such," I would much rather be watching them play Lethal Company. Which I have been talking about because Super Battle Golf got a big update. I think I don't think Lethal Company did, but I know Repo did. Well, I guess it's not. It's been out for a bit, but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these games come out and they're meant to be played with like multiple people, and I feel like we haven't really got to like touch that, you know. So we keep playing fucking Arma. Oh my god, my guy almost just fucking died. Okay, we're not doing this. Why does this Pucciana know assurance? But I don't know. I think that's just the eventual evolution as far as streaming goes. We gotta like get to that point. But oh god. Well, this is also like I know I'm. Well, that's kind of what Meg. Well, Meg right now is doing the squad thing, where she's doing like the squad group every Friday. Um, but like I get that some like there's obviously like time like you want to have some time to yourself and like do your stream one on one, but I do feel like there is a definitely benefit to like having like the collab section coming in, because I feel like honestly some of the best streams that any of us have are the days that like are like all hang out and doing stuff. Like when we all when's the last time we've all when's the last time all of us played together? I guess like it's been a while. I remember we used to all play B2GG, and like, we weren't even like quote unquote collabing. We were just all there. Those were good times. And I was still like, I'm gonna say like I was like, you know, like obviously I was just there. I was back when I was doing like sometimes I was doing single digits, but honestly, Arma. See, it also sucks. I feel like the games we're doing are awful for growth. Like the fact that Bunny and well, the fact that Bunny and Meg have both progressed so, or even I guess even Moon, like I have like progressed as far as they did with what like we've been playing. It's just like it's crazy. Because like if you look at it, like War Thunder is a strange case because you can grow on War Thunder, but I don't even say it's a good growth. Like even me personally, as you can see right now, like you can grow and like your numbers look higher and you do stuff and blah 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 blah. But like I don't know, it's I like I said, I love everyone that comes by, and I love all the lurkers and stuff, but it can be rough because if I'm not playing War Thunder, they don't really care. They do not care. So they could not be bothered. And like in Arma's almost the same way. I don't know. I feel like Arma's almost worse than War. I don't know. Arma, I feel like a lot of people play it and a lot of people like are there, but it's just like I don't know, man. On Twitch, Arma just I don't know. I don't even know how to explain how Arma is on Twitch. So she captures you. Where does she send you? Back to the beginning? Okay. Oh, I was over here. Double battle. Okay. I don't even know what I would need to show. Like honestly, like everyone has always said. Like honestly, like the live stream part is more for like the way I look at it. Which again this is just like common sense. I feel like in this scenario, in this situation, like in this space, I feel like streaming itself is the most like low-ish effort in a way and like fun thing you could do as a content creator, but it is very hard to progress if that makes sense. Like you're not if you just hopped on and stream and click go live every fucking day, it'll be a long time. Especially if you're doing from bone scratch. Like if you're doing oh my god, you stupid bitch. But if you're starting from like bone scratch, like you're not gonna go anywhere. Like it'll take you forever. Like I've made a lot of progress in my main like year, because I would say last year was like my first like real year sitting down and streaming a whole bunch. But that was only due to the fact that I kind of had a big boost while being around Wing and being in the sim space for so long. That definitely gave me a good boost in the right direction. But also like I'm a very like I've been around War Thunder like and a lot of War Thunder streamers for a while. So like a lot of War Thunder streamers I know and have been around and stuff, like they immediately were like, "Oh, you're streaming? You know, we're gonna raid you." And I'm like, "Okay, like that's not." I definitely got helped in that sense. So I wouldn't say that's normal, but even then, like I would say like up until like the first 6 months of last year, I really wasn't doing much. Like I wasn't hitting any numbers or anything. Like it took me forever to get partner. I say partner to get War Thunder CC. Please don't die. Oh my god. Wait, Houndor? I swear to god. Fucking shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna break my controller. Oh my god, dude. This gym is ass. Oh my god. What is this, bro? I should have switched in a fucking rock and roll. I'm just not occurring to me because of fucking flying type. Oh, I'm pissed. Well. So much for Nidoking. Anyways, but yeah, no, honestly, like making like content, like short form, long form, all the content is like necessary, and posting all the platform, doing all that. But right now, I don't know. It's just it's hard. I don't know explain it, but like I have a hard time getting that side situated. Like, and it's crazy to me because I understand. Like, I could tell you, like, if someone, like, if I looked at someone's channel, I'll be like, oh yeah, you need to post this and do that. But when I look at my own channel, I just don't want to. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. But it also doesn't help. I feel like to me, like I see other War Thunder content creators post stuff, and like sometimes they make good views and stuff. And to me, that shit's like ass. Like I'm like, why is this getting views? Like this is just not good. I don't know. Like the full cinematics and stuff, like those are great, but those are extremely hard to do, and obviously they're worth the views. Like I'll see sometimes make cinematics, like that one guy on. I've actually talked to him before. I forget his name. He blew up on TikTok. It's like MC something something, but he makes like War Thunder cinematics, and he does a really good job at them, and they look great. And obviously, like, he deserves the views and stuff. I think he also streams, but like, And it's just great. Like I've like I think I've been in a call with him before because he does occasionally pop into like the like our 100cc and stuff, and like that. But it's not easy. Like I have tried. Oh my god, this thing's level 11. Trying to think of what I want to do here. I guess I could try to level up Flabebe and use her. But I don't know, man. I see like some other content creators and the stuff they post, and like no diss on them. Like obviously if it works, it works. But like I see this stuff and it gets like views, and I'm like, this clip is just nothing. Like there's nothing going on in this clip that's like worth me like watching. I don't know. I could be being biased, but like I don't know. I've seen some stuff and I'm like, wow, this is cool. But the other stuff where it's just like, okay, like what? Why did we? Why is this a video? You know? Especially, which I don't understand, are like the ones where it's like War Thunder facts, and it'll usually be like the most obvious stupid facts ever, and it gets views, and I'm like, okay. Like I saw one the other day, and they were like all clowning him in the comments, but like yeah, it still had like 50,000 views, and I'm like, or not 50,000, it probably had more than that, but it had views, and I'm just like, okay. Like, I wish I can go find it. It was a video on like, I think it was about the TU-95, and it was like, or the B-52, and it was like the B-52. Oh, I get it now. What I'm supposed to do here. And it was like the B-52. I'm confused. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to rush forward and get that little code before she gets to me? I'm confused. Or does she run back and forth? Oh, she does. I was just very unlucky, I guess. Oh. Oh my god. But. Or like that Vidra. Okay. This is like. This is. Steel, do you know. Have you ever heard of Vidra? He's like a bald guy. He does like War Thunder stuff. Oh, and he blew up on TikTok, and I remember seeing, because like Crab Nation, who's a good friend of mine, who's another one of the Team Sim guys, and he was talking about it one day, and he like Vidra like blew up on TikTok, and when I mean like blew up, I mean like he is like doing numbers that like no War Thunder CC does. Like, it's crazy the numbers he's pulling. And I have seen his content. I have watched his streams. I don't understand. I don't know. It's like some XQC bullshit. Like, I don't understand how he has, like, I don't see how his content is like so popular. I really don't. Like, some of his videos are just the most, like, I don't, whatever. Like, I don't, like, not to be rude, but like I don't know, even his streams, like okay, to put it in perspective, I do remember this one now. One of his shorts that I saw, right, was him being like, I remember where it started, but he went, oh wait, I don't have to play the event, and then he bought like the fucking star or whatever, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go grind China now. And that was the whole fucking clip. That was the like the YouTube short or whatever. And it had like 100,000 views or something stupid. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, that's the whole fucking clip. That's it. Like, I can go find it. Like, I'd probably be easy as hell to find it. And I was just like, okay, I don't see how that's um and I almost feel like he's pulling like a bunny. Like, he's just rage baiting everybody like half the time on his shit. But I guess if it works, it works. But let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Oh yeah, I mean he made a video talking about getting view botted or talking about how someone said he was view. I remember. I think the day that I like watched some of his streams, I had no clue who he was. So someone pointed out, and then he had like he's getting like 400 views. Like he's getting like 400 viewers on the War Thunder category, which is crazy to me. Like I had no clue who he was. I thought he was. I honestly, just glancing at him, I thought he was some Russian guy that like sometimes the Russian guys get some crazy views on Twitch. I don't know. Even just watching this video he made about the like getting viewbot, like he pretty much his like quote unquote like backstory, which honestly, like I said, he could just got lucky. But he was talking about like, oh yeah, he like streamed Star Wars Battlefront. He started, by the way, he started May of last year. May of last year is where he started. You can go look. I remember seeing this. It's fucking insane. But he started May of last year. I keep saying in this video, he started like with Star Wars Battlefront 2, apparently. Um, then like he just one day, like one of his friends wanted to play War Thunder, so he played War Thunder, and he posted some clips from War Thunder, and he got like 100,000 views. Which, okay, if you say so. And then he just kind of like blew it from there. Like he has like 80,000. Like I think like honestly, if I go and like with the analytics, so I'm pretty sure he's in the top like 10 War Thunder, maybe top 5 of like War Thunder, like in terms of like followers. Like it's crazy. Like I'm pretty sure he individually has more followers than the entirety of Only Snails. Like that's how to put it in perspective, which I don't understand. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure he might. Oh, let me see something. How many followers does the whole entire War Thunder category have? Well, 1 million. Okay, never mind. He's not close to that. But yeah, which honestly he could be saying the truth. He could be fully honest, and I honestly like don't hate him. Like I'm not saying I just think it's crazy. Like he hit like the pocket apparently. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's just crazy to me. Which, like I said, I'm not saying it's malicious or anything. I just think it's crazy. Like I don't know, man. He has grown more than any War Thunder streamer has ever grown ever. Like I like even back during like the like the early drop days of War Thunder. Like to me that was crazy, and he's probably doing more than everyone did it back then combined. So I don't even understand how Like, 'cause I remember one day I was bored and I was like looking at the charts for it, and it just looks insane. Like he started like put in perspective, I was doing bigger numbers than him probably around the time that he started, because obviously at that point I had been streaming for a bit and I had like more, like I was probably averaging as much as he was. But no, he just like out of nowhere. Listen, I had no clue who he was until Crab told me like he had saw him on TikTok and then looked at his like Twitch, and he's like doing like 300-400 viewers on average. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not zoomer enough. I don't know. What's crazy too, he's like fresh on Warthener too. He posts like YT. I did, and I've gotten some traction with some of it. I need to do it more often, but I don't know. I don't, if I'm gonna post something, I want it to be like good, and I want it to be like interesting. I want it to be something I would want to watch, and I just never find like I can, especially from Warthener, I can never get anything that I want to like watch, you know. And then recently, I've tried to get back into it, which is why I'm starting to do my VODs on YouTube again. Because the problem is, if I pulled like a clip from Twitch, it looks awful. And I used to do like the raw VODs, but it's hard to keep up with the raw VODs either. So I've been trying to do the YouTube VODs and like use the clips to find out where it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I also feel like, I don't know, lately, like especially when you're streaming War Thunder and stuff, I feel like I've had a hard time finding like this stuff that's interesting. You know, stuff that's funny. I don't know. Usually I go for funny, but like I don't know. I feel like funny stuff doesn't happen. I don't know. Yeah. That's usually the census. That's the census for me. You son of a bitch did the same thing to me that I was gonna do to you. Well, this is not good. Is this thing gonna pursue me and I'm gonna lose my Pokemon? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, what? Oh, come on. I also feel like another part, which this is still something I've been debating. I feel like another part that I'm missing out on is like the face cam part, which I still don't see why that's such an important part, but I do feel like that is something which it's weird how people are like, oh yeah, I don't watch people without face cam. And I'm just like, why? Like I don't think I could care less if a face cam's showing or not. I don't know. As much as I've watched Twitch, there's never been a time where like someone's like streaming without a face cam and I've been like, oh, I'm not watching them. Like usually I watch them for a bit, and if they're interesting or like like their gameplay interesting or whatever, then I'll stick around. But I don't care if they have their face is showing or not. I don't know. I've never, and there's been plenty of smaller streamers that have converted to having face cam, and like I watched them before they had face cam. I don't care. I don't know. I do feel like I might be missing out with the whole face cam thing in terms of like making clips and stuff, but. Because, like, to me, it's like if you're there, like, okay, you're there to talk to the streamer and you're there to watch the gameplay. Like, why does their face need to be there? I don't know. I guess for emotions, I guess that's kind of cool. Like, I guess the clips are better, like, if you, like, see some, like, freaking the fuck out or, like, some dumb shit happens on the camera. But, like, I don't know, man. That's also why I don't know. I have nothing against, see, my main thing always for the face cam has been, I feel like it's just easier to not have to deal with a face cam. Like, I don't have to deal with it, like, working or deal with it where it's out on the screen. I don't have to deal with, like, what my, like, background or what I look like. Like, I can look like a fucking heathen right now and not have to worry about, like, doing my hair or anything like that and just play the fucking game. Like, I don't know. Or, like, how my face looks, like, what expressions I'm expressing. My mouth's wide open. I don't know. I don't, like look at myself when I'm playing the fucking game, so. So. I could eat. Sometimes I'll be eating, you'll have no clue. I could be slamming a sandwich right now, and you would have zero clue. So I might eventually in the future go to the point where I put on a face cam, but I've also like I've debated just going the route of like a VTuber. Like honestly, yeah, she pursued it. Thank God. Okay, do I just swap and hope she doesn't pursue it again? Okay, we ball. Thank God. Nope. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my God, I fucking hate this game. But yeah. So I've also back when I originally was starting to do like content in a way. I always wanted to do like because one of the things I used to love watching back in the day was like playthroughs of Pokemon and stuff, and I still do watch them. But I could definitely see a lot of people that I watched that did Pokemon playthroughs and stuff are definitely like I don't know, people just don't watch it anymore. Like it's crazy to me, even when Scarlet and Violet came out, like all the YouTuber content creators I used to watch and like do watch, they all started like doing their little like playthroughs, and they maybe got like through a quarter through them and just stopped posting videos because it's just not worth it. It isn't. Um, and I feel like the time and effort it takes to like do like a proper edit and like play through and set up all and like make it interesting and all that stuff is if like something even some of like the bigger ones are getting like 30, 40,000 views, which I know that's still quite a bit of views, but like if they're already like in the millions of subs and they're getting 30 to 40,000 views, like is it really good? I don't know. I just feel like content creation is so over like saturated in a sense that like it doesn't matter how interesting you are. It's kind of a rough situation to be in these days. Oh my God, no! I fucking hate this fucking. Oh, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Why does this fucker just keep randomly using pursuit? She didn't use a pursuit a single fucking time that entire fight, and then just randomly use pursuit when I went to switch out. What the fuck? Oh my God. This stupid leopard, dude. Also, I'm pretty sure this is this guy's ace. Why did he throw him out first? Oh my God, bro. I just lost. This gym is ass. This better not kill me. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Wait, is this fucking negative emotion bullshit gonna kill me? Okay, thank God. Oh my God, dude. This fucking fight. Well, it was not the fact that it's just spam. Oh my God. What is this gym? Is this thing gonna fucking kill me with the damn. Wait, was that pursuit? No, it was knockoff. That was knockoff. I swear to God, if this fucking thing pursuits my goddamn Trumbeak, I guess Flabebe go. I'm fucked. I'm like genuinely fucked right now. I might lose my whole fucking team. I might have to like cut the VOD and this never happened. I do not feel like replaying the entire start of this game again. what am I supposed to do here? This thing's gonna one tap my Matang. I can already tell you this thing's gonna one tap my Matang. Oh great, assurance. Even if I kill this, well, with it being a Nuzlocke, I'm not supposed to steal. They're dead. Okay, I might need to just let him wipe my team and try this again. And just pretend this never happened. Okay, I'm confused. I might have to go fucking level up this Flabebe and then pray that it can one-tap his whole team. Cause holy shit does this dude fuck my shit. Yeah, but it's because he's super underleveled that he didn't do much. But let me... Have any better Pokemon? When I checked the Nuzlocke thing, it was telling me to use Flabebe. Because that's the only thing I have that's even good against this gym. Wow. Okay, well, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I guess I'll go level up my Flabebe with wild Pokemon. That's all I have left to choose from. I guess I could go to that last town and fight the trainers. But can I still go back there? I still don't know what this is. Okay, by the way, when I got here, by the way, I just randomly used this thing. I don't even know where I am. That's the guy who wants to do 15,000 steps or whatever. Where am I? Is it over here? Oh. See, my other issue too about the whole content creation thing is like sometimes I do try to sit and watch like some War Thunder stuff, like to get ideas. My problem is when I watch this War Thunder stuff, my problem is I don't know, then I don't want to do anything similar. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I see stuff and I'm like I'll see a clip, right? And then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. But now I don't want to do it because I don't want to copy them, you know? And like, yes, realistically, I could do it and post it and no one would even know it's the exact same thing. But like, I know. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. But sometimes it's stuff that I genuinely could see myself doing. Like, you know, like taking a moment that I've also had the same thing happen, and the way they post it or set it up is like really good. And I'm like, wow, that's a really smart way of doing that. And then I'm like, well, now I don't want to do that. You know? Or like idea, like, okay, like I have had some ideas of like doing like trends and like, but making them more, because that's something I think I might need to get out of is my original goal of doing like content creation was like originally always sim, like the sim game mode. Problem is the sim game mode is getting absolutely fucked in the ass every day at this point. So I don't know if it's worth me even trying to save sim at this point, like making videos about it. Like I had some ideas of like doing, you know, like making videos for like how I do my mouse and keyboard, how, you know, like how to get into matches, you know, how like a lot of stuff that people don't know about and stuff like that, like get them into sim. But like, why go through all this effort and try to get people to play sim and stuff if sim's just genuinely bad now? Like there's no way to like to say at this point, but sim's just bad. Like it's not okay. I will say at the end of the day, sim I still find more enjoyable than RB. But like back in the day, sim grew, and like why sim got so popular, and even like why I played sim back in the day was it was a more efficient way of grinding RP. It just took more skill, right? But it was more consistent. It was more fun. It was like like the matches were interesting. Like the realistic. Like I say realistic. Like the what's the word? Historical matchmaking. The BR. Like there was no up tiering. All this other stuff was great. And it made sim a ton of fun. But then I feel like every update they've been just making it. Oh my god, they're making it worse. So, is it worth like yeah? Which is also why I want to play more other games because I feel like I don't know. I feel like the stuff I can make up from like Friend Slop is better, but at the same time, it's Friend Slop, and I feel like that also is a very overused. I don't know what to do here. A very overused space. Like we've all seen a billion videos of Repo and a billion videos of Lethal Company and a billion videos of this and that. Well, they can still be funny, but like I'm not gonna see. This kills me. Oh my god. I'm not. If I see someone post a clip about Lethal Company, it doesn't matter how funny it is. My first thought is gonna be like, oh, I wonder what their channel is like. Like I might be like, haha, move on. But it's not like I'm not gonna see that and immediately go, oh, I want to see what like I want to see their live stream, fuck your Lucky Chan. There has been some time, but usually it's more like, I don't know. Honestly, I'm pretty like a lot of the content I watch like off stream that's like not Twitch. Most of I don't ever watch their live stuff anyways. Like a lot, I would say like I almost like the people I watch on Twitch and the people I watch on like YouTube and stuff are completely separate people. Yeah, I guess it's fair. But like, there's been a very like right now, if I go on YouTube and watch, there's very few people that I watch their streams and watch their content. But live stuff I don't really watch on Twitch. What do you mean by that? Like you don't watch like you watch live somewhere else, or like you don't? I'm confused now. Okay, yeah. And I do want to see. I think the best way to do that, which again, this was something I want to get to that point. Which see, this is where it gets kind of like hard because like I feel like this is where you like grind. This is where the grind comes in. I think the most interesting content you can make are like those long form videos slash like the short versions of the long form stuff, and the monthly funny moments, the monthly shit that's interesting. Because then you can mash all the good stuff together in a long form video, and if you go and then if you like enjoy their content and you start watching their long form content, like those like compilations, and it's like serotonin. Like they're all funny, like the back to back funny shit of different games. You're gonna be like, I kind of want to see that, and then boom, now you're on their Twitch. Like that could be something I could see happening. I would say, but that the problem with that to me, right, is I usually don't even bother going to watch their Twitch, and I stick with those funny moments and stuff too. Because a lot of people I find like their funny moments, stuff like that, their Twitch, like their live streams are usually like, bigger. Like, like 500-600 viewers and like blah 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 blah. And like to me, that's not the kind of stuff that I personally look for on Twitch, which is a weird thing to say. But like even now, like there's a lot of people I genuinely enjoy. Like a lot of content, and they do stream on Twitch, but I almost never like I'll occasionally pop in and like try to see what's going on or whatever, but like I almost never watch the live streams. Also, it's because a lot of my friends stream and I want to watch their streams instead. So like sometimes I'll even turn on but like to me, there is no like okay, like let's say like Bunny, Moon, or Meg or anyone else I watch on Twitch. Like I go on their streams to interact with them. I go on their streams to keep up my viewership. I go on their streams to get my viewer points and to redeem stuff and funny blah blah. But like the bigger streamers and stuff, like I'm not gonna go. Like I feel like I don't know. I just don't have the want to like make myself known, and blah 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 blah, and go through all that effort and like sit there for months, and because it's a lot more effort. in a way. And like it's not, and I don't want to make it like parasocial, but like I'm not gonna ever like, you know, really, you know. So it's not the same. Because I would say like one of my like favorite content creators of all time is still KY or Speedy, which I've been watching him since like I've been watching him long enough. There's people that probably have come into my stream that were born after I started watching him. Like that's how long it's been. Like I what year is it? Like 2012, 2013. That's like 13 years ago. Like people were infants when I was watching that shit. So like I occasionally, like even today, I popped in and watched some of his stream because he's doing this like Rust thing with the burnt peanut and stuff. And I love his videos. He's very, some of his humor is so funny to me. And the problem is his humor is so, like his stream, like there's some shit that's so funny to me that I can't even like tell someone about. Like I can't even be like this is so funny, because if you saw it, you'd be like, what the fuck what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? And I occasionally will pop in and see what he's doing, and I've watched some of his VODs and stuff, but I rarely pop into his YouTube or his Twitch and really watch. But honestly, too, I think at this point his streams do like make money, but I still feel like his long form and short form content he makes is probably what his like main income is for, and his streams just like kind of help him make it. But he also has like an army behind him in a way. Like he has editors, he has like people that go and clip his stuff for him and all the other stuff. So it makes it a lot easier, I feel like. I always just do use Rock Smash. I would love to get to that point where I have someone that like goes through and edit and like pulls the clips and edits for me, and I can make it profitable, but for both of us. Like that's honestly like peak like content to me. But that's like, you know, that's not very feasible at a starting level. Unless it's like your friend, you know? I always think it's crazy when you see like clippers, which, okay, in some cases it makes sense, because I know some of those clippers get like hundreds of thousands of views on their videos. And it's like a symbiotic relationship, because some of them, they make probably a good bit of money, you know, like making the clips and stuff for whatever person they're watching. And I've heard like some of those Twitch streamers and stuff do like pay their clippers, but some of them don't. But they don't need to. Like, their clippers make so much money just like posting the shit on YouTube and stuff. They don't need to. And like, you know, and like to make up for it, they also don't, you know, like they don't get copyright by the person, because it's like a symbiotic relationship, because every person that watches that video also like may end up on the other person's original page and blah 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 blah. That to me is the like most weird part about VTubers. Like if you go on YouTube and you're like watching VTuber content, you'd be surprised how much of it isn't posted by the person themselves. Like so much of it is just posted by like random people that are just like dedicated to clipping everything and posting it themselves. But rant aside, I definitely see a direction I want to go. I just need to lock in, start editing. But I'll probably, after my hiatus, try to take it more seriously and do that kind of stuff. What I might even start doing is like, if stuff works out the way I think it's going to, where it's like if Stave starts working out the way I expect it to, where it's like I might be like 3 weeks working and 1 week off, I might even get to a point where I stream for that week, you know, and stream like 3 or 4 days, do some long streams, maybe do some like whatever, play whatever games, you know, do whatever. And then I might like take my laptop with me and like edit while I'm on the road. So I'll do like a week of streaming and then like 3 weeks of posting just like clips and stuff or whatever, like, you know, interesting stuff I can find or you know, whatever I can do, and then but I also feel like I just need to get better at like clipping slightly funny stuff and just making content out of it. Even if I don't think it's that. Something goes with YouTube privated. How does it? How? So, oh, I guess there is a way to do that. There is a way to make it auto post your Twitch clips to YouTube. Yeah. Hmm. See, my thing with that though, which I don't know, I would have to see how that works in terms of transitioning from Twitch to YouTube. But my problem with that is has always been going from Twitch, like taking it off of Twitch and going to YouTube, or like just in general. I always like it's so compressed and awful. I don't even like using those clips. Like I've always rather used raw footage and or I'm so usually like more like I don't know. This is why I do my VODs on YouTube because I can pull it from YouTube and it looks way better. I don't know, man. Every time. How did I? Oh, is that one of those rocks I can jump on? Hmm. No. But oh, okay. So I can't use rock smash yet. Are there trainers in here I didn't fight? I don't think so. Oh, so landed. But yeah, like I said, as you can tell, I've thought about it a lot. I will say at the end of the day, I just haven't like put the effort in. If I put more effort into it, which is also, which is something I've said before, the reason I haven't put too much effort into it because I feel like I, I'm not at the, which is this is like a fucking like double-edged sword in a sense. I don't feel like I'm at the size where like the amount of effort it'll take me to do what I want to do would be like I don't say profitable, but like would help with engagement. Because even now, like, I occasionally post stuff and it gets like 200-300 views, you know, and which isn't horrible, but like if I sit there and edit it for like 3 hours and I just keep doing that and there's no growth from it, then like why am I? Which is why I kind of want to get to the point where like I get to that point where like I have a steady, which is where like Bunny and Mega talk about like if you have the initial like push of views, like that's like what you're talking about. Like if you like gets everyone to view it in the first hour or two and it gets like a decent like let's say it gets 300 or 400 views within the first hour, the algorithm will just start shoving it in everyone's face and then hits thousands of views pretty quickly. I'm not actually trying to get like, crazy views off the rip, but like, a couple like, like a couple like 500, 600, maybe 1,000 would be nice every once in a while. Especially that's why I've never wanted to do long form, because I feel like I'm gonna put so much effort into a long form video, which I put some pretty decent effort into my short term stuff, and they get like 200 views, and it's like, whoa, I just spent like 6 hours editing this. Why'd I do that? I also feel like not that ton of interesting stuff happens in my streams these days, like right now. I feel like once we start doing, like, if I start doing more, like, friend slop or like, like whatever stuff, I feel like, what the fuck? I'll have more stuff to use for clips and whatnot. I have thought about too, like maybe doing which is something I like watching. Which is something like Purple, not Purple. What was his name? What's his name? Purple Cliff. Yeah, it is Purple. Purple Cliff. He did these. Where he did his like Nuzlocke, and he would like he'd go through and narrate and animate. Like, I guess Smallest Ant does this too, but he like goes through and edits the whole thing and like narrates it after the fact and like posts the clips as stuff happened. He's like, and then we caught this on this route and caught that on that route, and like kind of like, and you can watch like an entire playthrough in like a half hour. Like, I always thought that'd be cool, but like that's so much editing and so much like playthrough time that in it for like a 30-minute video. And you also have to like, I don't know, like make it interesting, which I feel like I could do, but I one of these days want to sit down and like lock in and do a proper playthrough, like kind of like I'm doing now, but a little more proper, and go through and edit the whole entire thing. Well, that's like sifting through like what, like 10 to 20 hours of VOD. Like, I don't know how the fuck Small Ant. Well, I guess okay, in his case it actually isn't that hard. His shit takes forever, but it's because he's like shiny hunting a fucking bee. Some of his videos are insane. Like some of the videos he like takes months making them. But his stuff gets, a ton of views, and his Twitch gets a ton of views. So I'd spend months on it too. Oh, the first Nidoran female I've seen. Really? Really? If this fucking Glameow gets one more goddamn status condition, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I don't think I've gone into it in a single battle slash like wild Pokemon where this thing hasn't got poisoned, paralyzed, slept, fucking confused. See, if I was gonna go through and edit the whole thing, I could just put a counter of every fucking time Glameow has been fucking poisoned. Not even that far in the game. It's at least been like 5 or 6 times. This fuck ass Glameow, bro. What, Houndor? You know, Houndor would be really nice to have on my team. Dark type going on. No, I know Houndor doesn't have Flame Body. Houndor has what ability does Houndor have? It's not Flame Body. It's like, is it Runaway? I don't know what ability Houndor has. Let's see. I hate it. All right. All right. You know, I'm pretty sure you probably looked it up. He gets Flash Fire. Oh, yeah, or he can't be hit by fire type moves. Yeah. I knew it wasn't Flame Body, because I've definitely have dealt with Houndors before and never been burnt by them. I forgot to fake out this one. Whatever. Oh! This is lovely. But that's also why I'm kind of getting to that point now where I'm weaning off of playing War Thunder. I know it's going to kill my numbers eventually. Today I got kind of lucky. I will say Meg raiding me and me playing a little bit of War Thunder I did definitely got me enough lurkers that I'm probably going to stay pretty decent today, but I've had days where it drops pretty damn low when I'm doing Pokemon. But I don't know. I feel like, I think I've said this before too, every viewer I gain / like follower I gain while doing something like Pokemon or whatever is probably worth more than the War Thunder ones. Unfortunately. But not against people that like came here from War Thunder, but you know. There's a reason we all get tired of like even people like Moon. Like he plays a different game and all like literally his chat's just full of people going, when are you gonna play War Thunder? When are you gonna play War Thunder? Oh, you're not playing with her? Okay, bye. When are you gonna play War Thunder? I will come in. Honestly, that's one of the main things that maybe like, okay, I probably should still be streaming TikTok, even something like this. You know, I might need to do that again. I don't know. I just got tired of it. I did get some good viewers that came over to Twitch from TikTok when I was playing Pokemon on TikTok, because I played like a good part of my Emerald playthrough on TikTok, and I had quite a bit of people come through being like, "Oh my god, you know, blah blah blah," and like they came over to Twitch and stuff. But I also have a good bit of people that kept coming back being like, "Where's War Thunder? Where's War Thunder? Where's War? Why this isn't War Thunder? You should play War Thunder." Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, just leave me alone. I'm so tired of like. I will agree with just like Meg said today. The TikTok viewers are the worst. Like, for every one decent viewer you get from TikTok, you got like 5 bad ones you gotta deal with. And there's no like, I don't know the word is, but they like, I don't know. They don't have like a ratio. What's up, Tabby? They're awful. Dude, I genuinely don't want to like, I right now click the button and be live on on TikTok, and I just don't want to, bro. And it sucks too because I will admit, like, now they haven't swung by in a bit, but I would say I have a good handful of like 5 to 10 viewers that have come by every once in a while from TikTok, and they're pretty chill. And they're cool, and they're like, and some of them are even like Pokemon. Like I would say, I got a good bit of people that were like relate like that liked Pokemon that came over. How the fuck do you even do TikTok? You do have TikTok Live Studio. What's the other part that sucks about TikTok? You have to use TikTok Live Studio, which is a whole other hassle of setting shit up, but it's not horrible. But I will admit the engagement on TikTok is way better, unfortunately, because like to put it in perspective, on Twitch, I maybe will get like, if someone doesn't rate, they take a lot of CPU. I don't think it's okay. I will admit my CPU is overkill because I have a 5900X 3D, but I will say it does not affect my computer anyway. I will say I think it also takes some GPU for encoding and stuff, which is why I don't. The stuff I usually stream to TikTok was like stuff that was more lightweight. Like I never bothered. I would not even try to do Arma or like Squad, but like when I was doing like War Thunder, like American Truck Simulator, this Pokemon stuff, I would do it just because it was so easy and it didn't affect my computer in any way. But yeah, once I get a better GPU, I'll probably that's my main goal. That's also another reason why I haven't gone too crazy with the yeah, I need a better GPU. I still have a 3070. I want to get like I need to get 5080 or something. And like I also want to run a dual silence. I do want to run a dual PC setup at some point too. I think that would also help my PC. My content creation. My main 3 things that I want to do in terms of content creation that I want to work towards that like help is 1, better GPU for my main PC. Turn what I have left, because I already have all the shit. Like actually right now I could make another PC, but I haven't. I need to get like a video card and stuff. I need to get a, what do you call it, a Elgato and stuff for that. But I just don't want to bother with it right now. I want to get a NAS. I want a NAS. I could just record the straight VODs and just throw that shit in the NAS and then just have it forever and not have to worry about storage. Don't worry about where it's stored or blah, 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 blah. I could just have it. And then I also want to probably go to the route of either getting, this is like a 50-50. Maybe I'll do both. The VTuber route / having a face cam. I feel like that's also the next step. But I haven't gotten there yet. That's probably the last thing I'm worried about right now. But see, that's why I've always been glad that I even from the beginning, I always went AMD, just because, like, you named your PC Zypher? That's funny. I unfortunately have not named my PC, but I don't know. I've always went AMD, and like even right now I have a 5900X. I have a 5900X 3D, which is still an AM4 socket, or AM3. No, AM4, because AM5 is the new one. And honestly, it's felt, you can't worship. Honestly, I've never. Okay, so I ran a 3600 for ages, and honestly, I could probably throw it back in there and it'd be good. I just liked, like, there was times where I would have a bunch of stuff open, and like, you can see that was my CPU kind of bottlenecking and this and that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get, like, it's only like, I think I bought this 5900X 3D for like $250, and I threw that shit in there. And since then, I've had like my CPU barely gets like 30% at all time, and I have it like overclocked to like 5 gigahertz and everything. Now I will say right now my bottleneck is definitely my GPU, but I definitely probably need to get better RAM and storage also. So my next probably like major upgrade is gonna be getting like a 2 terabyte. Actually, I can technically get 2 of them. I might get like, I'm thinking about getting like dual 5 terabyte like Samsung in like PCIe NVMe like SSID shit. Where the fuck, you know what I'm talking about. And at that point I could just have any game I want on there and not worry about it. Storage, GPU, and PSU. Yeah, but well, in your case, I don't know. I would suggest though, if you're gonna like go that route, I would suggest AMD. Only because AMD is less likely to just like to change fucking sockets every fucking year. That is one thing I never understood about Intel. I swear to God, they change sockets every year. Like, fuck off. I have friends that have Intel, and it's just like, they're like, upgrading is just a fucking hassle, bro. Yeah, socket. So like, okay, so like every AMD has 2 sockets that are like modern, like modern like not CPUs, and it's the AM4 and AM5. Now they still have like newer-ish CPUs that use the AM4 socket. Like I think the 79, I think the 7000 series is the top of the line AM4 socket if I remember correctly. But like the 9900X 3D and stuff like that, those use the AM5 socket, which those are the ones that use DDR5 and stuff. Now, Intel, if you go look through, they have like 15 fucking different sockets, and they're all named some weird ass number bullshit, and they change like every generation. So like, let's say you have I don't even know the name of Intel fucking CPUs, but let's say you have like a 5900K or whatever the hell. Okay, let's say you want to upgrade to the next CPU, and it costs like $200. I don't know how much they cost. Whatever, like $100. You get like a it's like just a good bit better, but it's pretty cheap to upgrade. Blah blah blah. Instead of just being able to like go buy that CPU, throw it in a computer, and call it a day, you have to go and get a new GPU. You have to go get, you have to go get a new motherboard, a new cooler, and all this other shit. And you might get like a 10% increase in like CPU power. Versus AMD, like you could technically go get a $50 CPU from 10 years ago, and a motherboard that like they still make. Throw your CPU in there. It might be shit, but then in like a year or two, you can buy a better CPU and just keep upgrading until you get to what you want, or like you can wait. That's I don't know, man. Intel confuses me. Like, let me look up how many Intel sockets. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Okay, to put it in perspective, right? In the past, let's go past 10 years. Oh, no, this isn't 10 years. This is, I guess it is 10 years. In the last 10 years, AMD has come out with, in terms of like desktop regular consumer sockets, they come out with the AM4, which came out in 2016. That's what I was talking about. The AM4 socket is like they're like what they started building the Zen and stuff. Like right now, CPUs that could go on the AM4 socket are like the cheapest ones. Like I have a Ryzen 3600 sitting right here in front of me. This is like, you can get this on like Newegg for like $50. Okay, dirt cheap. And they're like one of the newer like the 7800 or whatever the hell newer like CPUs can also go in this exact same socket. And then they have their newer one, which is the AM5. And that's it. That's the only two sockets they've made in the past 10 years, right? There is some like other ones, but they're specifically used for like their Threadripper Pros and stuff, so we're not going to talk about those. But Threadripper is also an option, which is like they're like almost like overkill. Those are like $500 CPU. Those are crazy expensive. Now, Intel, on the other hand, has, if we're going to go by 2016, they have the 1151, which is also known as a H4. They have the R4, which is also a 2066. They have a 1200, which is an H5. They have a 1700, which is a V, which is called the V apparently. Then they have the 1851, which is from 2 years ago. So in the past 10 years, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sockets. What? So if you've been wanting to upgrade, like you can't buy an old Intel CPU and then like every time you want to, unless you can immediately upgrade to the most expensive one, you have to get a whole new motherboard every time. And what's crazy about Intel too is they're like not even close. For some reason, they like drastically change their shit every year. So, yeah, that's always pissed me off about Intel. And also, Intel CPUs fucking blow. Like, they're only, like, I don't know, I guess they've gotten better, but like some of the older ones fucking suck, dude. I don't understand how they're so bad. Oh, God. I just realized how much health my Glammeow has. But I still have like personal trauma when I had a friend where she her like bottleneck, she had like a 3080, and this is like back when like 3080 was like really new. I forget how she got one, but she got a 3080. I think her brother or something bought it. And we put her computer, blah, blah, blah. But then her main bottleneck was like her CPU, which her CPU was ass. It was like I don't remember what it was, but it was some Intel piece of shit, like 3 gigahertz. Like, it was pretty bad. And I had gotten my hands on knowing, like, I knew somebody that knew somebody, and I got my hands on like a Intel, like 1000K or something. And I, honestly, at the time, didn't realize how much of a ordeal this was going to be. But I got on my hands on it for like dirt cheap. I think this was like a $250 CPU, and I got it for like $60. And it was gonna be like my birthday present for her. So I got it. Didn't realize it was gonna be, because I was used to AMD at this point, and I was like, oh well, you know. So I went over there, realized it was a completely different socket. Went, okay, cool. We'll get a new motherboard. Went to Micro Center. Got a new motherboard. Discovered this new motherboard. Oh, that was the other issue. That's when we also discovered that her computer was still running like DDR3 and shit, which I didn't realize at the time. So then I was like, okay, well now I gotta get RAM. So I bought RAM. And they were like, oh well, if you're gonna get a completely different socket, we have to get a completely different cooler. So, and I didn't want to use a stock cooler because Intel shit fucking blows up. You know how hot that shit gets. So I bought a cooler for it, which wasn't crazy. It was like a Cooler Master fan one, which was like $10 or $12 or however the hell much they cost. But we got that thing. And then I think, what else did we have to get? Motherboard, cooler, RAM. I think that was it. It was like a whole thing. I don't know, man. Just to throw that damn CPU in there. And he had like take our whole computer apart and reinstall. I think we had like reinstall Windows. It was so much. Oh yeah, and like her Windows key would it take as we changed so much shit. Oh my god, it was. I hated that. This is gonna poison me. I can already tell you this is gonna fucking poison me. Yep, there it is. But yeah, that was fun. So from that point on, I told them, I was like, the next time we do a CPU, you're going AMD. Like I could give a fuck the rat's ass about Intel. And like I don't know, I feel like I feel like in terms of like everyday stuff, like let's say like, you know, watching YouTube and playing games and like multitasking, like AMD is just way better for multi-threading. Like Intel's only good at single thread, and even then I think Ryzen is pretty much caught up. Like, I still think I'm pretty sure Intel's single core shit is still like amazing, but Ryzen multi-core shit is just superb. Okay, what level is my fucking thing yet? Oh, I think I do. 17? Oh my god, this is going way too fucking slow. Huh. Yeah, I was just glancing over at my Oh. Sorry. I was just gandering at something. I think we just killed this guy. Alright. Can you stop hitting me, bud? Thank you. What time is it? Alright, almost 3 I've been sitting here for 2. God damn. Well, I'm probably gonna beat this gym leader and then we're gonna call it there. Cause I need to do some stuff tomorrow. But we'll be streaming tomorrow too. Oh my god, dude, this... Oh, a Murkrow. That's neat. No way. Are you... What are you doing right now? What are we doing? What are we even doing right now? Alright. California knows how to party. Well, this is taking forever. Oh, that's why this Pokemon's good. Also, because it has Flower Veil, so it doesn't get affected by the thing. All right, another Nidoran. Are you? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. God damn it! Why does this always miss? God damn it, dude. Oh, it's taking forever. Oh my god.
Mm.
Ekans? Are you... Oh my lord. Like all the worst Pokemon are into. Oh my gosh. Let's try to... Why do they do so much damage? Okay. We're just gonna... Oh, man. This is turning into a whole thing. Oh my god, this is gonna take fucking... Oh, man. Don't give me Nidoran. Oh, 15. Well, it should just one-shot then. You serious? Okay. Alright, well... Getting closer. Oh, thank God it's evolving. This is Floette, right? Okay, we will evolve. So Nidoran died. Nidoran death. Then we add Bebe and evolved to Floette. God damn it. That's better, I guess, than... Oh! What are the chances of that? This shit can't even be real. That's the first time that Firefang has burnt something. I think it's the last time Glameow was burnt. And that was like 3 or 4 Firefangs in a row. What? This fucking Glameow is cursed. Oh, now it wants to use Haze. Let me make sure I don't need moves that are good for Hone Claws, Incinerate. I do this whole fucking thing again. Oh my god, bro. Oh. God. Okay. Well. Well, let's see if this works, I guess. Okay. That's one down. The Sneasel. No way. Well, this is... Okay, I think we got this in the bag then. Oh my god, why did I do so much damage? No way he has detect. Why do they do so much damage? Oh my god, this fucking Absol. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Well, I think that's enough Pokemon for today. Um, Honestly, that I did not think that would take me that long to beat the gym. So, yeah. And I guess we gotta... Where is it? Floette is now dead. So, alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and save it here. And continue this probably tomorrow. We'll probably do some... Where's the save? There we go. Probably do some more tomorrow. But, let me... Save this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Let me go and turn the music off. All right. For everyone that's still here, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for all the follows. Atrocious Sneaky, Tail, or Tall Ray Dog, and oh no, Dragon was from yesterday. Thank y'all for all the for the follows. And Meg, thank you for the raid. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for tonight. Let me get a raid going myself. Let's see who's on right now. Do 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 do. Let me check something. We could raid Wing. I think he's about to get off. He is about to get off. Good thing I didn't raid him because he's raiding out right now. Well, let's see. In the same category, maybe? Uh, Anyone here playing Pokemon? Somebody playing Pokemon Unbound. Okay, well, maybe we hit up Moon then. That's the only person that's online. All right, we'll hit up Moon then. But yeah, thank y'all for swinging by. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the follows. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Goodbye.